Hello everyone, welcome to Conf42 Cube Native 2025. I'm Sreenivasulu Gajula. I work as a principal full stack engineer. Today my presentation topic is architecting resilient risk governance. Let's go to the today's agenda. Today we'll introduce the modern risk landscape and we will discuss the challenge with the current system, and then we will discuss the three pillars of resilient risk governance. Once after that, we will discuss the implementation and adoption strategy. And finally, we will discuss measuring success and the future. Let's come to the introduction. So, this presentation is about building a smart and strong immune system for the banks and for the financial companies. So we have three challenges as part of these, like regulatory complexity, technology evolution, and third one is sophisticated threats. As part of the regulatory complexity, rules and regulations are frequently changing. It is difficult to adapt. And also, the second one, technology evolution, which is very fast and very quick for adapting the digital transformation, demanding architectural agility. Third one is sophisticated threats. The fraudsters are smart and they are exploiting system vulnerabilities. That is also another third challenging one. Let's come to the fragmentation problem. Majorly, we have a fragmentation problem in most companies. We do have the different departments like customer department, trading department, and compliance department. Each department, they are maintaining their own data set. Because of that, we will have like major impacts, and also nobody can see the full picture of the data flow. Because of this, it makes slow down to identify the risks, and it is very easy to miss some important rules. And further, to overcome enterprise architecture as a strategic backbone, just think of it as a master blueprint for the entire company. It connects all the disconnected parts, making sure data and technology work together smoothly as one powerful system. That is the main advantage with enterprise architecture. Coming to three pillars of resilient risk governance. Like, first pillar is integrated data ecosystem. It means it's connected data, which everyone should share the information instantly. And second one is adaptive compliance. As part of that adaptive compliance, it's like nothing but automatic compliance. The system checks for rule breakdown 24 by 7. And third one is AI driven fraud defense. That is like smart software that learns to spot sneaky fraud. Let's discuss little deep for each pillar in our next slides. See, here is the one integrated data ecosystems. One is the trading system, another one is the cutter, another one is the compliance platforms, and unified risk view. These all four are majorly for the integrated data ecosystems. Like, this is about breaking down the walls between departments. We connect the data from trading, compliance, and customers to create one single real-time dashboard that shows all the risks clearly. Breaking down data silos, like traditional approach, isolated departmental database and manual data reconciliation, and delayed risk vulnerabilities, inconsistent reporting standards. For this traditional approach, I can say the best example is the three people or in separate rooms, and each one trying to communicate, but they cannot because the voice is slow, and because of that walls and three people are in a different rooms, the voice is messy, and the error in a prawn while talking, while discussing, sharing. But that is a traditional approach, I can say the example. And architecture-led integration is unified data fabric architecture, real-time data synchronization, instant risk assessment capabilities, standardized government governance frameworks. For that, best example I can say is like everyone is in one platform and one room and live group chat with, because of that everyone are in one room, one group chat, so that what is the outcome? It is very fast and accurate, and everyone will be on the same page. That is what it's a perfect example for the architecture led integration. Second one, adaptive compliance framework. Adaptive compliance framework mainly like embedded controls and automated reporting, continuous monitoring, regulatory adoption. These four are the major things. Further, here, instead of having people manually checking thousands of transactions for rule breaking, we can build the rules directly into the system so that it automatically checks the rules and everything. It generates the report and it gives alerts immediately if something is wrong. That is a major advantage with adapting or automating compliance framework. Let's go to the third pillar, which is more interesting one: AI driven fraud defense. As part of the AI driven fraud defense, we have four. One is a pattern recognition, another one is a real-time analysis, third one is a legacy systems integration, and fourth one is a human oversight. So what is that pattern recognition? If anything happens, abnormal behavior, like something differently, then we can identify using machine learning algorithms so that the pattern recognition plays a very vital role. Real-time analysis. If anything is strange, the real-time analysis, it will give the flag. Coming to the legacy integration, this AI-driven fraud defense, if you integrate our system with the AI, it automatically works with our old systems as well. That final one is a human oversight. Human oversight is needed to make sure the final call on tricky cases. And what are the implementation challenges and solutions? So basically, organizational resistance. Basically, the people are not liking they just want to continue with the established process. So that is the one major challenge. How we can overcome such a challenge? Only solution is we need to train them and we need to roll out challenges slowly, not everything at once. Technical depth is another challenging. Legacy systems integration is very complex compared to modernized technical things. Like, what is a solution for legacy systems integration capability? Complexity is we need to use the modern connectors to link them step by step. Another one is cost justification. Cost justification, we need to show like how much we are saving from the less frauds and how much we are saving based on the lower compliance. That we need to overcome that. Another one is phased adoption strategy. Like we have four phases. One is the foundation phase, which is a very key, and we need to establish data governance standards and basic integration capabilities. We all need to agree on how to manage the data. And second one is the integration phase. Integration phase is it needs to connect critical systems and important systems, which is the most powerful one. Another one is the intelligent phase. Intelligent phase, we need to turn on the AI and AI smart tools. The fourth one is the optimization phase. It makes continuous improvements need to happen, and it keep making it better and bigger. That's the one. And measuring the success, key outcome of this one. Like I can say 60% faster compliance. Reports that used to take a weeks, with this it can take only days. And 85% of the better fraud detection. We can catch almost all fraud attempts. And another one is 40% cost saving. It is a very huge success, I can say. We spent less on manual checks and mistakes. 99% system availability. The system is always up and running and reliable. Conclusion, the future of risk governance, basically by using this blueprint like enterprise architecture, companies become strong, agile, and ready for whatever comes next. They can grow safely, follow rules easily, and stay ahead of criminals, which gives them a huge advantage competitors. Let's take the key takeaways. Like I can say, enterprise architecture is the key to managing risks, and connect your data to see the whole picture. AI enhances fraud detection, and adoption ensures the success. That's all pretty much about my today presentation. It's time for the questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me through LinkedIn. Thank you. Bye bye.